Hey, it's BrickTsar. Been down here trying to get some things organized in my basement, and I was going through the process of going through some of my instructions and going to try to get those organized, but I realized I got to do some other things before I can do that. But doing so, I come across some weird, unusual, neat little items, and one of them was this Time Traveler's calendar. This is a 1992 calendar. I think if you were in the Lego Club, you got this. And so here it is, 2016, and I'm filming this, but this is the calendar from 1992. This is not my original. It's one I picked up in a lot a while back when I bought a bulk lot of old stuff. But it's pretty neat, and it's got at least one thing in here that I think is extremely funny. But we'll just go ahead and go through it and show you what's in there. So it says, this is your own Lego Time Traveler's birthday calendar and builder idea book. So it's got ideas, and that's what I really liked about this calendar. And it came with a sticker sheet, and you're supposed to put your stickers for the months on there, and you'll see that as we go through here. And let's get to the first month, January 1992. So it says ancient times. Remember, this is a time traveler's calendar, so it's going to go through all times. So here is some Egyptian things here. It shows you some neat little models, but it says here you can build this on the next page. And it's got dates of things. King Tut, 30 BC, Alexander the Great conquers Egypt. 30 BC? 30 BC, Alexander the Great conquers Egypt. 30 BC, okay. Alright, so here's the ancient bird that you can build. 200 million years ago, when dinosaurs lived on the land, flying reptiles called pterosaurs flew in the air, and the largest pterosaurs had wings that were 40 feet from tip to tip. So this is it's not a bird, it's a pterosaur. It's a pterosaur. I can't even say it. So you should try building that. It uses these little fence pieces for hold the legs and feet. All right, next up is medieval era. Here we are to March, and like I said, these are stickers here. So the book, if you hold the book, it's kind of thick on this side. So I like this is right up my alley, and it's got some of the tail end of the Good Castle sets. I kind of didn't like it when they started getting to these big base plates, but this is still a cool castle there. And then there's a Forestman's, I think that's the river hideout. And there's a wolf pen. I didn't really like the wolf pen, but you did get the blue base plate. So we see some, I've seen these in other Lego, like BrickTsar magazines and stuff. All right, 1454, printing begins in Europe. See, 400 AD, the ancient Romans leave Britain. 1215, the Magna Carta is written. And we're going to get to build that, which looks like a dragon. The medieval era. This says dragons can be found all over the world in artwork, history, and cultural traditions. So that is pretty awesome. You can build that awesome looking dragon using these instructions in your own pieces. Alright, now here's a cool time. This is the third year of pirates. So the age of exploration, May 1992. So we got pirate ships. There's a neat looking pirate ship there. 1720, pirate Calico Jack Rackman flies the Jolly Roger pirate flag. 1520, Magellan goes around the world. 1492, Columbus discovers the New World. Let's see what we can build. A treasure chest! The age of exploration. Alright. Pretty cool. Build that treasure chest. Alright, next up is the age of transportation. Now this is pretty cool. Now this is the page that caught my eye, and this is the only reason I'm really doing the video. Well, I'm doing it too. One, to show you this cool little calendar, but the other is to show you this. So I'm going to have to zoom in on this, but it says 1820 railroads were built in the U.S. 1869 the U.S. stretched from east to the west coast. I guess that's when they did the transcontinental railroad. But down here on the lower part, we see that buildup of the Titanic they did. Go down here. So I'm going to focus in on that. It says 1920. In 1920, the great ocean liner Titanic sinks after hitting an iceberg. Ship safety regulations are improved, which apparently involved falsification of records. I don't know. 1920 they put on there. Nice. So how much of this information can we believe that's been in this calendar so far? 1920, that cracks me up. Everybody knows. It's one of the most famous. It's like 9/11 2001. Everybody knows that. This, April 1912, Titanic hits an iceberg and sinks. I mean, come on. So, on its maiden voyage. They didn't get that one right. So I don't know about the other dates. All right, here is an old-timey car, and this actually reminds me of one of the Lego sets. I think it was a Cadillac. It's a red one. It's built very similar to this style. I like this style of build. Although this part looks cool, but once I see it with these big tires, it looks kind of funny. All right, next is the 20th century. We got the first space shuttles launched in 1982. 1928. Oh, Steamboat Willie, first Mickey Mouse, right there. They mentioned that. 1928, pretty cool. 1969, Neil Armstrong walks on the moon. That's correct. July 20th, 1969. 1903, first successful powered flight by the Wright brothers. 1903. All right, and then we can build this seaplane. Again, this looks very similar to an older Lego set. And then the future. There's some Blacktron, Space Police. Pretty cool. What will happen in the future? And we can build this futuristic thingamabobber there. If I had a robot, I would program it to get the dates right. So there you go. The Time Travelers 1992 calendar. We don't worry about getting the facts right. We're just showing it to you. So thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see some other old Lego stuff, you've come to the right place. Be sure to subscribe. We're going to do hauls. We're going to show you how we find old stuff. We're going to show you the old stuff we got. And we even throw some new stuff in there from time to time. Thanks for watching. It's BrickTsar.